All right, this is our CLC project presentation by Ryan.
Matthias.
Ethan.
Johnson. So our problem is in healthcare and hospice care settings, patients, particularly those with limited mobility or in fragile health, are at risk of falling or wandering when unassisted. Traditional monitoring methods are often unreliable as patients may be unable to call for help or may attempt to move without assistance. This project aims to address that issue with a sensor-based device that detects when a patient leaves their bed and instantly alerts nursing staff with a light and alarm, enabling faster response and improved safety.
The materials that we need are two Arduino MKR1010 Wi-Fi's, two push buttons, two LEDs, one buzzer, and three resistors, two 330 ohm, one 100 ohm. We also need several jumper wires to connect everything.
The overall project design uses those two Arduino Maker 1010 Wi-Fi boards. They communicate via TCP on the UbiDots platform. The first Arduino, the one labeled patient, is responsible for controlling the pressure sensor that will monitor the presence of the patient and when the patient is occupying the bed. It will stay inactive, indicating their presence. Once the patient leaves the bed, it will send a message to the second Arduino, the nurse Arduino, activating the buzzer and the LED. The second Arduino controls both the buzzer and LED, and once the first Arduino sends the message stating that the bed is unoccupied, it will turn the buzzer and LED on. The healthcare worker then has the option to press a button, allowing for the buzzer to be turned off while the LED will remain on until the patient is once again occupying the bed.
All right, this is our official style sheet for the bedcore. That's the name we've chosen for a system. The tagline is stay one step ahead because every second counts. This reflects our primary goal, which is to enable healthcare providers to respond quickly when patients are at risk. As we can see here, bedcore is an intelligent patient monitor solution that uses smart pressure sensors to detect when the patient attempts to get out of bed without assistance. When it's activated, the system sends a wireless alert to a nurse station, ensuring that the staff are notified in real time. This makes it ideal for uses in hospital, nursing homes, and even assisted living facilities. It's particularly effective for patients who are elderly, vulnerable, or just need to get assistance to getting out of the bed. The shell outlines several key features, including the instant wireless alerts and ECT user interface, the reduced need for constant room checks, reduced staffs, and a system that can be expanded or customized based on the facility needs or the patient needs. On the right, we highlight the practical benefits of our device, fast response again, fewer fall incidents, improved workflow for healthcare providers, and support for the regulatory compliance. In environments when time and safety are critical, disadvantages make bedcore a very valuable asset. Additionally, the system offers long battery life, customizable sizes for different bed types, and reliable wireless range. All of this make it a pretty practical, cost-effective, and compassionate solution for improving patient care.
This is a demonstration of our prototype working in action. You can go ahead and push play.
It is playing on my screen.
Oh, it is not playing on my screen.
Oh, there it is. There it
Oh,
is.
there it is. Okay.
Okay.
So what we have is the button on the first board was our pressure sensor. We couldn't use a pressure sensor because it would have to be adjusted for each patient. So we used a button just for concept. As soon as the patient got up, you saw the light turn off, and that sends a code to the Arduino site. You can't hear the buzzer right now, but there is a buzzer playing, notifying the nurse that the patient has stepped out of bed. By holding on to this button for just a few seconds, the buzzer will turn off, but the light will remain on until the patient lays back in bed. This gives the nurse the option to turn off that annoying sound but it doesn't allow the nurse to control the button, indicating that the patient is still out of bed. As soon as the nurse's signal receives that the patient is back in bed via online, that light will turn off. Future improvements, obviously this takes a long time, so we would like to probably move towards a Bluetooth connection for much faster response times in these signals.
Yeah, and if we want to focus on the code, it's basically just written in Arduino, uses UV as we said. The UV Arduino MKR library to enable the Wi-Fi based communication. Both sketches include initialization of key hardware for the LED, the buzzers, and the buttons using the pin mount function. We use the patient in bed name. That's the name we've named a function, which is a digital input read the status of a stimulated pressure sensor, which is the button. And based on that, it updates a variable that we call bed status on UV dots using the UV dot set and the UV dot send functions. The nurse device retrieves this variable using the UV dot gets and uses conditional statements to control the buzzer and the LED output accordingly. Um, and I think that's it for the code.
As far as Christian worldview standards, this project satisfies that in a multitude of ways. And we have a few scriptures on here, but specifically, as we get older, we need to rely on younger people to help us. And that's been the same for as long as humans have been around. And that's, what God wants us to do. God wants us to take care of our elderly and to look after them and help them because they've carried our burdens while we were children. It's our turn to carry the burdens while they're adults or older adults.
Some of the future steps that we kind of thought of were to use a temperature sensor. That way the nurse or whoever can keep track of the temperature that the patient is in. Heartbeat sensor to ensure that the heart is still working. Like Ryan was saying, to use a Bluetooth instead so that we can reduce the time delay in the buttons. And we're also thinking of a possible patience button. That way they can indicate or ask for help before they get out of bed.
This sensor-based alert system provides a practical and compassionate solution for enhancing patient safety in hospice care. By instantly notifying the caregiver when a patient attempts to leave their bed, the device reduces the risk of falls and ensures timely assistance. Its simplicity, reliability, and responsiveness makes it a very valuable tool for supporting dignity and comfort at end-of-life care, where every movement and every response matters.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cool. And you can just cut the video off at this point in time before you turn it in, obviously. Was there